Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. And I do divine love healing. I can connect to your souls and get you the messages that your souls want you to know to put you on your highest path. I see everything like a film, so I give you a write-up of everything I see, a guided mantra, and a 3-card angel read. And I'm doing a special at the moment for £20, and if you buy 2 you get 3, if you buy 3 you get 4, and so on, because I know that this was the best way that helped me on my journey, was to get messages direct. As soon as I could get direct messages from my twin and my twin soul, it allowed me to settle my mind and go more and more into my heart, and that's why I'm offering them out to everyone. As well as that, I also do a crystal grid which uses Holy Fire Reiki, and you receive pieces of rose quartz. When you meditate with the rose quartz, it basically grounds the energies of as above so below and brings physical down into your spirit, into your physical. And so it's all based around the oak tree, the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. Now, today's message again is so brilliant because it's brought to me by somebody overnight sent me a link to an angel oak tree. And this oak tree is about I think it was 3,000 years old or something. But when I looked at it, there was another link in it, which was by a David. Now, when you see David, I know that it's the Star of David, which is the sign of divine union, divine masculine, divine feminine in the 6-pointed star. When I looked in the comments for this specific video, it was talking about, there was something about Robin Hood. Now, Robin Hood has featured quite a lot in people's healings recently. And a song that came through recently was Extreme, More Than Words. And I was actually with a friend at the time when somebody sent me that. And when I said, oh, do you know the song More Than Words? My friend said, oh yeah, I think that was the soundtrack for Robin Hood. So it wasn't actually when we researched it, but it just shows how connected everything is. Because the reason why this message needs to come out today about the goddess tree is that my mum bought me a bracelet for my birthday and it had the oak tree on it. And this oak tree actually fell off the other day. So when I got the message last night about the oak tree, I knew that I had to do so I've just researched about the oak tree again. And this is what I was drawn to. So the goddess tree. So I'm just going to read what it says, because again, a beautiful message for us to remember why we're here and why we're managing the energies and the rise of the divine goddess and the divine masculine in every single one of us. And this is just a beautiful thing to remember. So, once I could see her, I noticed she was everywhere, in everything and everyone. She has a balance and symmetry to her that I find comforting, and many levels of uniqueness to keep her interesting. In her and around her, I see patterns, textures and depth, and a web that holds us all together. It all makes perfect sense when I look at her. There is calmness. I am her. I trust her. She is beautiful. The goddess is alive. It was not difficult to hear and understand her messages once I became opening to listen. The difficult part was taking the responsibility back, knowing now that I create my reality. I have the power and the right to choose how I perceive and react to the world. So, and then I looked at this because there was the messages around the actual the different trees. And so in the oak tree again, it's all about, I'm just going to read it for you now. But the oak tree, what was really interesting is that the oak tree was used as the table of King Arthur. And King Arthur was, when I went to Glastonbury to work with the crystals, that's all based around King Arthur as well. So just, more and more and more and more uncovering of amazing things. Because at the end of this as well, I'm just going to say what the lesson of the oak tree is. The oak represents courage and endurance and the protective power of faith. The tree's noble presence and nurturing habit reassured ancient peoples that with the goodwill of their gods, their leader and their warriors, they could prevail against all the odds. As the tree of the Dagda, the oak offers protection and hospitality without question, although its true rewards are only apparent to the honest and the brave. The ancient Celts deplored lies and cowardice. To be judged mean-spirited could result in exclusion from the clan, which is one of the most shameful and most feared of all possible punishments. Like the oak, we would do well to receive without prejudice all those who seek our help, sharing what we have without resentment or reservation. The oak reminds us all that the strength to prevail, come what may, lies in an open mind and a generous spirit. Inflexibility, however, is the oak's one weakness, and the tree is prone to lose limbs in storms. The oak, therefore, carries the warning that stubborn strength to resist will not endure and may break under the strain. Which is why it's perfect, right? Because at the moment it's very much about allowing the universe, be the like the river. The song today is Let the River Run by Carly Simon. And so that's the guidance, is let the universe flow through you. Let the river flow. Be like the river, right? Be like the feather that sits on top of the river. Let it flow through you. Don't fight against it. Go with the current and go with the ebb and flow of the river. So the song is Let the River Run. Why that came through is it came through, and it came through yesterday, and as soon as I heard it, it sent tingles through me, because I remembered it came from someone's healing quite a while ago, and the healing was around working 9 to 5. So when I looked at the song and I saw the video, I realised it was from that same movie, and that healing that I did for someone was from quite a while ago, but it is from the film. I'm sure it's from the film Working 9 to 5 with Melanie Griffiths, but the song is Let the River Run, so I'm going to put that into the description field. The other thing here is 7 again. So on the oak trees here, we have the number 7. And 7 around here at the moment is everywhere, right? It's everywhere. 7s are everywhere, which again is around spiritual enlightenment and going up in your vibration. So this is just to remember. I honour the energy of the oak, the doorway to the mysteries. I will call upon the strength of the horned one when I feel in need of protection. So mote it be. So this is why, it just amazes me, because when I was guided to set up the crystal grid, it was my sort of higher self that was like, it's entwined together around the oak tree, right? And now it just, this is why this journey is so amazing. And I'm just going to share something that somebody sent to me, because you said from the message yesterday, so yesterday's message was about an advert for a Hyundai car, where the message is very clearly about anything is possible, and believe in your dreams. So she said, your message today with the car, I'm in absolute tears. It's amazing. Thank you. My twin, he looks so very similar to the main guy in the vid, and wears the same type of hat and sunglasses, and he has a beard. He's also a big adventurer type like yours, and I know his spirit is coming through with this, plus the fact that it's the Hyundai. I'm not sure if you've listened to Agatha's latest reading for the month of May. It was just put out, but it's such a beautiful reading, and much of it is about believing in the impossible. Again, thank you so much for everything you're bringing to all of us. Looking back at where I was last year, when I had no idea what was happening and I didn't know what a twin flame was, the amount of growth has been incredible. And I know that it is a direct result of the healings that you've done and work being done, not just by me, but by everyone on the grid, with love, light, hope, and belief. Well, what a perfect message, because, for all of us on this journey, and for everyone that's joining in on these messages and, being part of the grid and coming to me for healings, then this is what, I'm learning things more and more, and we're uncovering more and more every single day, which is why it is so amazing, this journey. So I've just seen one other thing. It says, in the essential forest, the oak is king. He stands mightily solid with great branches, matched only by still greater roots. He is often struck by lightning. The force of the strike and the heat bursts the sap and stem apart, leaving the trunk gnarled and withered. Yet he still manages to survive. Over the years, decades and centuries, his growth is slow but sure. His children grow into magnificent replicas of himself, and he is a marker point, a cornerstone, and a refuge in the forest. Well, there you go. That's what our love is doing, right? our love for the twin flame and our love for, you know, spreading that out into the universe is ever enduring. And it's about believing that anything is possible, that magic is real, and you can create that for yourselves in your life with your twin. And it's your twin spirit that will help you achieve that. All right, well, that's today's message. I hope that helps. And thank you so much again for everyone that's sending it through. And remember that the oak is also all about fertility, money, and success and good fortune. So carry an acorn in your pocket when you go to an interview or a business meeting. It will bring you good luck. There you go. So, you know, more and more as to why that I was obviously guided to use the oak tree as the basis of the grid, because it's all about not just bringing in our twin flame love, but also creating the life of our dreams. And the oak tree is there for eternity to bring in strength, fertility, money, and success, and good fortune. So good times ahead, or good times are here. That's the other thing. It's about being in the now moment and really appreciating what this journey does, because it's connecting all of us around the world, which is why it's so amazing. And we're all collectively grounding the energies of unconditional love onto the planet by sharing, you know, by having the crystals and by sharing in this journey. So this is the bracelet that I also use when I do or wear. And it's all about, this is, you know, everyone that's joining the grid, we're connected, right? We're connected around the oak tree to create this massive ring of love, which is just an amazing thing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you want to join, or if you want to come to the crystal grid or to come to me for healing, please do. All details are in the link. And I just want to help as many people as I can on this journey, because it is all about uncovering more and more of your soul path and your soul path together with your twin, so you can be more in your heart space and really, really start to love you, basically, and your journey and your story. Okay, I hope that helps. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.